So, for the grand reveal, don't have any more.
Oh. This is the worst pinball machine I've ever seen.
I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Happy Canada Day, you fellow shenaniganders out there in Shenaniganderland. I went on a little road trip and bought myself a Canada Day gift. It was very unplanned. I woke up this morning late because I just had the crappiest sleep ever. I was tired, I was groggy, I was cranky. I was just about to hop in the shower, and Kevin texted me and said, "Hey man, go pick this up." And he sent me a link to a marketplace ad on Facebook, and it was for an Addams family for $7,000. So I sent the guy a message. I just did the old click on "is this still available" button, because I was still half asleep, and I was like, yeah, I didn't even take the time to send a reply, like a legit reply. The people that send me the like "is this still available" click the button reply, I usually don't consider them serious buyers, because 9 out of 10 of those people, you reply and say "yes, it is still available," and then you never hear back from them. So I was that guy. I clicked the button and he replied shortly after. Actually, I think I went into the shower, then I got out, checked my phone, and he said "yes, it is," and I was a little bit surprised. So I said, okay, well, talked some details, and we made a deal. He was about an hour and a half away. His name's Peter. Ended up being a cool dude. And within a half an hour of waking up, I was on the highway and securing this Addams family. I asked him, "Hey man, can you mark the listing sold?" Because I know that at $7,000 for an Addams family, he's gonna get like a shitload of replies, and I didn't want someone to try and snipe in and offer more money, and then we get into like a bidding war. So I was trying to avoid the bidding war. And well, he marked it as pending, so that was close enough. Sure enough, when I got there, he's like, "Oh, a couple people messaged me after you, and they were asking, if it was still available, and they're asking, oh, who got it? Was it a guy named Mike?" So, for the price that it was listed for, you wonder, A, it's a really good deal, is it legit? And B, if it is legit, it's going to get a lot of hits, so you got to get on it quick. And there was lots of interest. I ended up being the first one to reply, which was the reason I got the machine. So dude was cool, kept his word, kept his price. I didn't show up and he didn't say like, "Oh, I've got an offer for this much, so can you go this much?" So yeah, anyway, so there's a little bit of a lineup, a little bit of a queue behind me, a couple of which I'm sure I know who it is. We're all in this area, we all know each other. So anyway, there it is. And it is very, very well loved. We'll say that. The playfield is almost legible beyond the layers of black, and it's got little chunks here and there, but it's an unrestored Addams family. You don't find them too often anymore. So I've just been kind of messaging back and forth with Kevin. So yes, Kevin, that was clutch. Thanks for the lead and the tip. It was a fun Canada Day surprise. On a side note, Dutch is also buying himself a present. Him and Kevin are going to our buddy Matt McGoffin's, shout out, to buy his Roadshow. Dutch is, that's going to be his new toy. And I imagine it'll get a full restoration. Also, in other pinball news today, Daryl Pelon, shout out, is hiring Kevin to do 2 more machines, Tales from the Crypt and Johnny Mnemonic. And I guess Kevin and Dutch are going to head over to Daryl's later today and pick those up and bring those into the queue, as Daryl calls it, the GG Get it? GQ, GG, Grasley, you get it. Dad joke of the day. And also, in other pinball news, Banzai Run has begun. That's the next restoration project that is going to happen. I saw in the comments that there was several votes for Whitewater to be the next one. I didn't know it was a poll, but hey, I read every comment and reply to almost all of them. So I like that y'all voted for Whitewater. Definitely a good pick. But Banzai Run it is. So I think the plan for this Addams family, it needs a full job. Like, I think it needs the Grasley treatment. So I'm talking with Kevin and Dutch right now, and I'm gonna see if I should drop this off at storage for now, or if they want me to bring it right over to the Grasley garage. Because with Banzai Run, Roadshow, Johnny Mnemonic, Tales from the Crypt, that's 4 in the queue. Oh, and also on a quick side note, Kevin did the restore on his High Speed 2, the Getaway. I don't know, like whatever, 4 days ago. He did it in 1 day. Took the machine apart, installed the new cabinet decals because the old ones were faded and not good quality, and new art blades that were, one that he liked better, this better set. So he did the pretty much, full cabinet job. Maybe not full, because I don't think he had to repatch the bumps and bruises, but basically the 1 day restore, new cabinet decals on Getaway. So that just happened. Anyway, I'm gonna see if Kevin wants me to drop this off over there, and if he wants to restore it, I don't see why he wouldn't. It'll make for a good before and after, because this thing, like I said, is it's very black. The topper, I don't know if you can see, it's got a pretty nice thick layer of dust. There's some good chunks here and there, but all in all, everything's pretty good shape. So we'll see more once we get into it, but that is what is going on. So I may end up over at Kevin's, if all goes according to plan, drop this off, check out this machine, check out the Roadshow, check out the Banzai Run, take a peek at High Speed 2, the Getaway, and Dutch is also finished with my Harley Davidson project, so we can take a peek at that and maybe even have a game on it. So holy friggin' pinball day, lots going on, and yeah, I think we will see you at the garage. Okay, just a little update. I talked to Kevin, and it is official. This Addams family is going to get the Grasley treatment, top to bottom, inside and out. I see in its future some beautiful purple metallic powder coating, full cabinet job, new cabinet decals, art blades, translucent silicone Titan rubbers throughout, and maybe a few tasteful mods. So it's gonna get the treatment. I figure if I can budget around $3 grand-ish, something like that, then I'd be in for maybe 10. And then maybe offer it up for trade for something fun and new and shiny, like maybe a Jaws pinball machine or something like that. So we'll see what happens, but it is official. I'm going straight to the Grasley garage to drop this off, and Kevin and Dutch are on their way back with the Roadshow in tow. So lots going on today, and this should be a nice like I said before and after photos and videos. This will be, this is not quite as bad as the other Addams family I got Kevin to do. Remember the Addams family that I had in storage, and then my roof leaked, and you know, had maybe 10 machines in there or 12. And the majority of the leak managed to land on Addams family, the most expensive machine in the storage unit. So that got all green and moldy and white and mildewy and musty and nasty, and that was the Addams family. You can check that out, just Google that. This is nothing like that, but it's definitely been loved and played hard, and it shows. So should make for a nice little restoration project. So I will see you over at the Grasley garage in about 20 minutes. I just saw Dutch walking by. Here's the road show. Let's see what these boys are up to. Hey, there he is. Oh snap, what do you got? Hi. What's happening? It's been an interesting day. A little bit. Do you guys want to take a 5-minute and eat your dinner before we proceed then? Yeah, all right. We'll take a pause. We'll be right back after these messages. All right. Shall we check out your new, well, you just graduated high school, so congratulations on that. Yay. Is this like a graduation gift to yourself? Or it's Canada Day, right? Is it a Canada Day gift to yourself?
I don't know. It's a Canada Day gift to my bank account.
It was a Canada Day hit to your bank account.
That's the term.
All right, so here is the road show. This was Ray, the infamous Raymond Boyles, and then he sold it to Matt McGoffin, and now it belongs to Dutch. So I guess this is gonna get the Grasley treatment. It's got its bumps and bruises and its fade. A little bit of metal dingage going on here.
How did it fade from yellow to red?
From red to yellow? No, from yellow to red?
Yeah.
That's weird. It reverse faded?
It faded darker.
Oh, I will see marker lines. Check this out. If you look closely, I think someone maybe colored that in. Eh?
I can confirm it gets lighter on this side.
Yeah? Let's see this side. Oh yeah, there we go.
You like markered this red.
This
They
side,
did a pretty
this
good
side,
job of it, though.
this side wasn't touched.
Yeah.
And it's pretty faded. But
You
yeah,
look that
there you
close.
go.
If you don't look that closely, that's such a pretty...
like the green.
Yeah, somewhere in the
grass.
history of this machine, yeah, someone beefed up the lawn there.
That's amazing.
I actually did a really good job.
It's not too bad. It is not too bad. But that explains that. Okay, well, let's unload this bad boy and then have a closer look.
That game's bad, too.
Just discussing how heavy these friggin' super pins are.
One really heavy game that's not a super pin, Getaway.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know
heavy.
why. That game is fucking heavy as shit.
It's got the supercharger and
It's just thin, though. It's just a thin piece of metal.
yeah, you know what? They're all effing heavy, but these super pins are just ridiculous. So, yeah, you had the pleasure of taking up this up Matt's stairs. So, no more stairs for this guy.
Yeah.
There's more. The stop sign has been done as well.
I was looking at that. I'm like,
Look
is
at that.
just like a design on it?
Oh wait, and this too. This orange.
No, because I thought it was like a joke. Because there's like joke signs everywhere. I thought like they made that stop sign themselves or something. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
I
because
didn't
none of
say
the
let's
other
not do it.
none of the others are like that. Oh, maybe someone even went to some
Here,
trouble with the yellow.
that's not right.
Yeah.
You can see the lines on
That's a lot of effort to go through.
Oh yeah, I think this is the most obvious. Right
Oh
here,
yeah,
the
there
green,
we go.
The green and the yellow.
Oh, here's the chunks you were talking about. A little bit chunky. Ooh.
Come on.
Well, I broke it. I
I'm
buy
charging
it.
you for that.
I kind of want to take that piece with me and hang it on my wall now.
It's still attached. Fuck off.
Just kidding. All right, Roadshow is loaded into the arcade. We were talking about how heavy these bastards were, or are. Well, Kevin's feeling the pain from that right now. It's like elbow popping or something. Oh, the whole speaker thing's missing entirely. Oh yeah, that's fun. What other surprises are we gonna find with this thing? I think we uncovered most of the exterior stuff right now. The apron cards are, they're not exactly Johnny G quality. Looks like regular old printer paper, no lamination. Yellow flipper button. Oh, flipper buttons are matching. So there's something. I can't wait to show you this Addams family. Okay, Addams family is loaded in. You guys ready to check this bad boy out?
No.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Let's take a close look. I took a brief look at the guy's house.
This is scaring me.
Do you not love that?
No.
The lock is missing, but the hasp bar thingy is.
Lord of the Duck.
Oh yeah. So I'm thinking we might have to come up with names for these machines.
How about just Roadshow for that one? It's pretty good.
It's actually not bad, but I'm thinking Roadkill, potentially.
No, the playfield's good. This is just Roadshow.
We only coin names to machines that are disasters.
Call it under construction. That's what I was saying. How's the fucking
Roadshow under construction.
That's what I was saying. Is it had raised stupid rounded corner lock bar. I was wondering what the fuck was up with that.
That is kind of weird.
On both sides. It's not supposed to be like that.
What does anybody know about these rounded corner lock bars? Because I've never really seen that before.
I think it's just the corners rounded off.
Okay.
I remember his Indy had this lock bar on it, and then it had one of these.
So yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't get why that is like that, but.
Anyone have a wide body lock bar?
Wide body lock bar. We need a wide body lock bar if anybody's got one. Hey now, get your eyes off. You already stole my coin door. Okay, so this could be like Addams Family Part 2 or Addams Family Returns or
family.
Even worse family.
Look at this. Not as Addams Family.
That's true, not as Addams Family. I like that. Look how dusty this thing is.
Addams Family.
It's wait till we open it up. Okay, nothing is going to be as bad as the last one because that one was leaked on and was moldy and you had to replace much of the cabinet.
The whole bottom.
Oh right, you used a Doctor Who donor cabinet from Ray. That's right. Okay, so what do you see? We see a big chunk missing there.
Yeah.
And
for the most part, wrapped up, it doesn't look terrible.
Wrapped up so far, we give it maybe a 7 out of 10. We got another chunk here.
Well, that's not right.
The carriage bolt is kind of out for some reason. I noticed that when I was picking it up. The correct receiver portion is on the other side. But yep, so exterior is really not that bad. Oh, there's some holes here. Okay, so there was holes for a hasp bar. For whatever reason, they didn't like these holes, so they made new holes for a new hasp bar.
Probably because they didn't want to have a thing and then the lock, so that covers the lock, so they just needed one lock.
Yep. So yeah, we'll give this a 7 or 8 out of 10. Exterior, not too horrible. No cracks in the corners on the topper, which is pretty rare. So let's open this up and show you the good stuff. Okay, blue legs on Roadshow. What do you guys think? Original, factory, or aftermarket? I am going with original. So while these guys put on the legs, I'm going to check the old Internet Pinball database and find out the answer. So what do you think? All right, the results are in. It does appear as though blue legs are factory. And in the one flyer, it actually shows blue lock bar and blue side rails, but I don't think that is actually made it into production. But blue legs, factory, and this lock bar with the kind of just weird corners does also appear to be factory. I mean, I don't see, well, you know, why it wouldn't be. It just looks a little different, feels a little different, but I don't see why anybody would do that after the fact. But yep, those are the results. Blue legs are factory. All right, let's see what this bad boy looks like. We played this at Ray's. Oh, do you need a hand?
No, I'm good. I just wanted to hold the thing in.
Okay. So we know what the machine looks like, but y'all don't, right?
I would almost say it looks good. I actually would say that. This thing's nice.
Now, I think there's a thing on road shows called fishware, right?
Yeah, that fish.
Where the kickout is. And I remember this one not having the fishware. Actually, is that Mylar that I see?
I think it covers the out, like past it, over top of it. Yeah.
There's a Cliffy there as well. But yeah, this playfield is actually very nice. It may not be deserved of the name Roadkill because it is pretty nice. Plastic. You got plastic protectors as well for the slingshots. This over here as well.
The blast zone.
And up here, so there are some plastic protectors. You got some miscellaneous LEDs here. That looks like a condom. Looks like an old school LED. LED with a red condom. So this is totally playable, ready to go. It's got its bumps and bruises. One day it'll probably get the full treatment, but this machine is just, for now, gonna probably go where Banzai Run was and just get enjoyed for a while. Right, Red and Ted? Okay, well, Dutch is securing the roadshow head. Check this out. The 4x4 Burger King sign is now up. It's illuminated and it's got its new home. So that's pretty friggin' sweet. And this Dairy Queen sign, do you think it's gonna go right there? Is that the idea? You gotta build a can for this guy, you're gonna?
Yeah, and then light it all up. So.
That'll be a fun one with that teardrop shape. Also, in other news, check out this getaway. Do you notice anything different?
It's good now.
It has a completely new set of cabinet decals and art blades. Kevin did the one-day restore on this guy because the old decals that you bought at that swap meet at Maple turned out to be pretty crappy, and they were starting to wear where the flipper buttons were, and Kevin couldn't have that, so ordered brand new decals and within one day redid this whole machine.
Old decals off, new decals on, and put it all back together.
Yeah, you are crazy, and that's why we love you. So for the grand reveal of this not so Addams family,
Not as bad, I'm saying.
not as Addams family. Thank you. All right. Is your elbow going to be able to manage here? Don't have any more.
Oh.
We don't need any more popping noises coming from Kevin's elbow. Okay. We got some wires probably in the way. Okay, you know what? Before we get too close, let's take off this glass so you can really see it in its full glory. Oh yeah, we gotta unlock the door with the screwdriver. In order to see through this fog, we need to remove this.
I don't blame his kids for passing on this thing.
Okay, here we go. Have a look at this.
This is the worst pinball machine I've ever seen.
Whoa.
This looks like the Twilight Zone, actually.
Holy crap. Oh, you want your shooter lane pick? Here's your shooter lane. Wow.
Dad, I'm not fixing this thing.
What is all this black? Is this
Carbon
dust, or is this like deteriorating black flipper rubber, or a combination of both? Like, it's about as black as I've ever seen.
You took a smoked ramp and you turned it into a completely matte, like
yeah, it's
opaque.
like opaque now. You can't even see through it. Yeah, good call on that. What was on the thing box? It looks like some
decal.
Adhesive. Yeah, so
I don't blame this dude's kids for passing on this thing.
yeah, he did offer it up to his children before he listed it, and they just, you know, they're younger. They don't really have any need for a pinball machine. But yeah, it's a little bit of work involved on this one.
Your camera doesn't even look as bad as it actually is.
Yeah, maybe if I take off my flash.
Well, hold on. We'll pull the glass off ours, and you can get a perspective of what the good one looks like.
Whoa. Yeah, totally. Oh, the wife's messaging me something about finding a key. Oops. Okay, I guess the whatever issue there is at home has been resolved.
Oh,
yeah,
that
so
looks
there's
like-
Fester.
It looks way better through your phone.
Does it?
Because it's taking you get all the black spots. You don't get all the gray spots in between it. Like
There's somewhere where the inserts are. I mean, that's pretty common for your Addams family, but
I think it's just
it could be worse. Could be worse for sure. It's not.
I think I
too
missed
much.
all the text on it. It's kind of hard to tell though. What's dirt and what's text?
Oh, at least this area is Mylard, and that should clean up even better.
How black this blue is.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Impressive.
The target foam is disintegrated on that
Target's
target.
disintegrated.
Then the target. That's true. So, wow, look at these ball trails.
I was gonna ask if I can restore this for you, Mike. Just get some cash. I rescind that offer I didn't make.
When you said restore, I thought like full Grasley garage treatment. I didn't know you meant like just playfield shop.
Well, I think he meant Grasley Garage. I was thinking Playfield's shop. I'm not fucking doing that.
Oh, but the satisfaction of the before and after, you would love
The
it.
satisfaction of not and just like resting.
That's a little bit of busted rubber. So there you have that. Let's take a quick peek. When I was there, I checked out the battery situation, and there were the original batteries. Well, not original, but there were batteries in there. And as you can see, they are not in good shape. These terminals and the battery pack itself just does that. So all three of these terminals corroded away from the battery holder. But at least the CPU is clean. It never touched the CPU. And I don't actually see any other hacks or anything too crazy going on here. So all in all, we give the back box maybe 8 out of 10. Playfield, if there wasn't dirt.
The art's still on here. That's all it's got going for it. There's technically no wear on this part of the playfield. Because it's diamond coated. If it was, it'd be pretty sad.
Because the scoop wear could definitely be worse. That is not bad. And over here, it's very minimal. So
Over here's pretty good too.
yeah, the swamp entrance, that's not bad. Actually, I don't really see anywhere.
And then round it off a little bit.
There, tiniest little bit. But it's amazing how black this like train shot is. Is impressive. Like, how many years do you think it's been since this machine has been cleaned? Maybe never?
I bet you it was never.
Probably never. Okay, well, there's your Addams family. I guess as promised, we should take a peek at what is going on in the garage, because there is more. All right, let's head over to the garage and show you what's going on in here. Banzai is what's happening.
Yeah.
So have you been having fun tearing this guy apart?
It's a lot to take apart.
Yeah.
And still more to come apart, but
Here's some parts.
yeah, I have to send that stuff out. I gotta fix this lock bar first though. These like weird
Oh yeah,
holes in it.
get some rivets on there. That's bizarre.
Almost like grommets or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this piece often separates from this piece, so people do all kinds of fun things to reunite the two pieces. I, in the past, have just used like construction adhesive, and it's worked great, but
Yeah.
some people go to different lengths to do different things.
At least it was well done.
Yeah. Held up.
I can't be left like that.
No. Do you got an idea of what color you're thinking of going with for powder coating?
I'm thinking like sort of bloody red, kind of like this.
Oh yeah.
But maybe the metallic, kind of close to what Dracula was.
Okay. I like the sounds of that. I think that's probably... I mean, there's only so many choices with this color palette. I mean, you could go orange.
Thought about that too. But
Maybe like a popsicle, creamsicle orange,
what is
maybe?
it then, Dr. Dude?
Yeah, right? That's a thought.
I kind of thought green like the forest and the playfield.
So there's the playfield. Yeah, those are about the main options that one would do on this machine.
I mean, I think the safe bet would be like this darkish red, though. Right?
Oh yeah, this color here.
Yeah.
I think that is probably the safe bet. There's the back of the upper playfield, so if you haven't seen that before, there is that. And this is the motorcycle. This is similar kind of, what do you call it, corkscrew mech or screw mech that almost is used in Dracula, right? With the mist magnet moving back and forth. It may very well be the same mech. I mean, it would be smart for Williams to, use the same thing, multiple machines.
Look at that backboard panel, like there.
This guy here?
Oh, over. Keep going.
This, oh, jeez. Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boards and
You got one more at the bottom.
a million connectors.
The connectors from the lamp board, the upper playfield, the bottom playfield, the cabinet. I'm like, holy. I was just constantly unconnecting things.
Yeah, that looks like a friggin' night. Oh shit, that's pretty thin too. Battery zone looks good. And yeah, so there's all your Banzai parts. And then one last thing to take a peek at. Dutch has finished his job over at Harley Davidson. So that machine is now finished. Right, Mabel? Right? Is it finished? Is it finished? So we'll take a peek at that. We'll move this Addams family back glass out of the way and fire on this machine and have a look. Dutch, you did a fine job on this. Thank you.
I've yet to receive the money from my dad.
Oh, really?
Assuming you actually sent it to him, I will be watching.
I sent it, I promise.
I see.
I didn't have Dutch's email, so I just sent the money to Kevin. But this thing was pretty filthy.
Excuse me? I did a great job.
It was.
No, it was. It's not is filthy.
Okay,
it was filthy.
thanks.
Yes.
I'm not upset anymore.
It is in fine looking shape. So thorough playfield, clean, ramp, parts, plastics, new plastics down there. Yeah, drop target, new decals for that.
The playfield didn't actually look very dirty before. There were some parts where it was pretty gross, but mainly where you played, it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, they actually took care of the machines. It's not like the Addams family where it was just cleaned never. But in the corners and the ramps, they were getting a little bit worse for wear. So it wasn't like, you didn't have to use too much elbow grease on this guy.
No, I cleaned up pretty
I
well.
literally just touched the bottom of the cabinet.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah.
What? I just touched the thing.
That's Addams family, by the way.
Yeah, that's not Harley. So have you played a bunch of test games on this? I mean, I guess we were here on Friday and played some games, but, or was that Saturday? That was Saturday.
Yeah.
And we had a little funsy mini tournament, but I never did get to play this.
Oh, a bunch of people played it. It worked great.
Yeah, I know. I think you and Mason played.
Me and Mason played.
I think Mark. Did you play Mark on it as well?
I only played Mason.
Oh, okay.
I think Mason probably played Mark. I think he got it.
Oh,
twice.
maybe that's what it is. Okay, well, let's have a quick little game on it. Do you want to play, or you want me to play?
You can play. You know what you're doing?
Well, why don't you tell me?
Nah, that's no.
More licensed tunes.
No. This is like.
Heading on the highway. Looking for adventure.
This is like the furthest from Born to Be Wild that you could possibly get while still being Born to Be Wild.
Okay, so you two ain't gonna get mad at me. Can you hear? Or is it too loud still?
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
By the way, your mom's calling you.
Oh, hi, Mom. I told you I'd call you when I'm done. I'm not quite done yet, obviously. I gotta go pick her up and come do the firework thing. It is Canada Day after all. Okay, so.
What's more patriotic than going to work?
Next city, Seattle.
Oh, get in there. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so tell me what I gotta do there, Dutch. Oh, not die.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Do you want to pan around a little bit more point of view angle?
I can, but a lot of glare from the back glass.
Is it? What about on the other side?
I can try.
I guess that.
No, not really.
You know what? I learned a trick.
Got a better angle at the bike though.
What's that?
Got a better angle at the bike.
Yeah, that's good. The trick is I gotta turn the LED tube around, and that dissipates the. Video mode.
Gotta hit.
Run over people.
Yeah, and avoid the cars.
Whoa, I was right. Where'd you learn to drive, son? I love that call out.
You're headed for Phoenix.
Oh, come on now.
Alright, so we're 2 balls in, and I haven't explained it yet because I haven't had a chance to. Hit the bike.
Okay,
that's
hit
pretty
the
good.
Alright, what do I want to pick here?
Well, Harley, that doesn't matter anymore because your Harley multi-ball is ready.
Okay, so next city then.
Sure. That does your patches. You've had this game before. You know what you're doing.
It's been a while, but let's at least get a multi-ball going here.
You hit all the shots, that's important. Hitting the ramp a few times is another one.
If you hit this traffic light 3 times, you start a multi-ball? Is that true?
No, you have to hit every shot to red light.
Okay, so hit the bike to start multi-ball, then hit the bike to get jump spots.
Hit the bike, yeah.
That's about all there is on this mode, right? What does spelling live to ride drop targets do?
Light next city.
Okay. Tell them about the outpost that we disabled. No cheating. Uh-oh. Okay, I want to collect my patch. A little hurry up for 1.7 million. Okay. So, there is a post in the center here that if you just hit this extra flipper button, that will pop up. But
we took the leaf switch off because it'd be too easy.
That's cheating. You're not allowed to have that. And there's no setting in the menu to disable it. So
indefinite uses. Just
yeah, you can last for a long time with that feature. Okay, so the other multi-ball is going up the right ramp like 5 times, right?
yeah, I think with this settings on, it's only like 3 times
Is
or
it?
3 or 4.
All right.
And the next red light is you get every. It's usually every shot 3 times, but in this settings it's only 1 time for the first one.
Right. Well, do we want to play one more, or?
Want me to do it?
Yeah, I think you should do it.
Professional over here.
Yeah, you've got some fresh practice.
Fresh practice.
I'm good on the camera. You're good on the machine. There we go.
It's time for the Harley Davidson.
So let's see if you can demonstrate a different multi-ball this time around.
Nah, I like that one.
Well, it is the one easiest to get. So
I'll try to get red light.
basically trying to spell Harley, and it spots you the first 3 letters. So.
No, I did Harley letter for my award. It gives you 2.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to put 4 balls in there and then it starts. But you don't have to.
Yeah. So one of the skill shots is pick a Harley letter. So instead of spotting you 2 to begin, if you pick that, you'll have 3 letters to begin. So. Did you die?
No.
No. Yes. Okay, so the other way of getting multi-ball is you got to hit what? Each shot that has a green,
Yeah, you gotta get it to red.
And does it go yellow and then red?
For the first one it doesn't. For the second one it does.
Okay, so that one's done, this one's done, so you need 3 more shots.
And then also the gears will do speedometer multi-ball. So hitting the ramp a few times will give you that.
Just hitting the ramp a bunch of times, you're in multi-ball. So those are the 3 main multi-balls.
48 miles to Los Angeles.
I haven't played this game. I don't know if there's anything else like a wizard mode or anything.
Yeah, when I had this machine a while back,
Second gear.
I tried pretty hard to get to a wizard mode, and I was unsuccesssful. It's there's quite a lot of cities and patches you have to collect. But here we go.
This multi-ball sucks. You need to hit a
Speedometer multi-ball.
You gotta go loop. You gotta hit a loop, and then you have to hit the ramp.
Okay.
Both shots I don't like.
Los Angeles.
Just got to go for either loop. Oh, there's a patch collected for 4 million full value. And I think if you collect so many patches, you get to a wizard mode, or collect all the patches. 15.
All the patches, like 50 patches.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
one for each state.
who designed this software. Keith Johnson, because them some deep rule sets. Well, I wouldn't say deep rule set per se, but long path to wizard mode, which is Keith Johnson's kind of trademark. You know, like their Lord of the Rings, your Simpsons Pinball Party, your World Poker Tours. Those are probably 3 of the toughest wizard modes in pinball history.
What was the last one you said?
World Poker Tour.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that one.
Yeah, you haven't played that one.
I haven't played a whole lot of.
You got another
Pinball
patch
Party.
available? Oh, you haven't played Simpsons Pinball Party much?
I only played the one at Daryl's house, and it's not the greatest example. I don't know. I just can't get past the pin sound on it. I don't like it.
Oh, really?
I was telling them this on Saturday. I just don't like pin sound.
Dutch likes the original OG sounds on pinball machines. You don't like when you tamper, with the pin
I
sounds.
just like the way it sounds.
Yeah. Hey, well, fair.
Let's see if I can get red light.
You might as well grab the Harley multi-ball. It's right there.
Yeah.
The Harley letters are strobing in front of the bike. So
Quick,
you know.
license music. Turn all the music off. 'Cause
Uh-oh.
this sounds like Bad to the Bone.
You interrupted it with the Mystery Rider.
There you go. I mean, demonetized. You're getting strike. Your channel's gone, Mike.
Banzai is getting replaced with Roadshow as we speak as well.
Oh, come on.
Oh, video mode's lit.
So we'll do that.
Oh, brickage. There we go.
I shot bricks a lot because there's no slope into it. It's just a square hole.
Right. All right, let's see if Dutch can ride better than I did.
I'm actually really bad at it because I hit every person.
Oh,
And
I like that strategy.
I often run into cars immediately.
Have you ever beat this mode?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is beatable.
Not like that. Eventually it just stops. It just stops.
47 miles to Salt Lake City.
Oh yeah, so he's got 47 miles to get to the next city.
Yeah, so pop bumpers give you a thing. Shots give you miles. I didn't get it.
And I think spinner gives you miles as well.
Maybe. I didn't get it.
Well, there you go. There's some Harley Davidson. Again, nice job on the shop job.
Thank you, thank you.
This is looking and playing great, and probably will end up on the market in the near future, and Mother is calling again, so I guess there's your Grasley Garage update. Good action today, boys. We'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, and one other thing we didn't really notice is, look how scratched up this lock bar is on Addams Family. What the F was somebody doing to this thing?
Psycho.
Sanding it with a 2 grit sandpaper?